What's going on, everybody? My name is VladimirCR, and welcome back at long last to my YouTube channel. Now, a few things have changed. Nothing I want to get into at the moment, but I'm going to try and start doing videos again before too awful long. And this is kind of more or less a test. But today we're going to be trying to play on a Nintendo 64 emulator called Project 64. We are going to try to be playing, or we're going to try to play one of my favorite games that I've never beaten. Unfortunately, the game in question is a game that came out and that I played, but before I got the chance to beat it, I had already upgraded to a PlayStation 2, and much to my chagrin, I forgot about the game. And I'm a little ashamed to admit that, but I was on a trip several years ago, let's see, what would that be, 2012 perhaps, to Boston, Massachusetts. And while I was in Boston, Massachusetts, I actually picked up the strategy guide for this game, which I'm about to show you guys right now. But without further ado, the name of the game is Quest 64. Now, I don't know if anyone's ever heard of this game or if you've ever played this game, but its gameplay mechanics to me in the Nintendo 64 era were very, very RPG-like. Had what I would essentially call like a free-floating battle system, which you guys will see here in a few minutes. And, like I said, I picked up the official strategy guide for Quest 64 from a bookstore that I visited in Boston, Massachusetts. Now, it's been a long time since I played this game, and I have not exactly tested it yet. So, what we're going to have to do is we're just going to have to get into it and try and see what happens. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start this game. And hopefully this all looks alright and everything once I start everything. So let's resume it and then full screen it. And it looks pretty good. So, alright, here we go. Oh, I need my headphones because it kind of helps to be able to hear the game that you're playing when you're playing one. So give me just a second here. Alrighty then. If I could actually hear it. Ah, I can. Okay, we're going to start with a new game. In this game, we play Brian. Brian, even though I've begged you not to leave, you still say you must go after your father, says the Grand Abbot. No matter how wonderful your powers may be, you are still a child. Your father, Lord Bartholomew, left to search for the stolen Elatail book and has been missing for a month. No wonder you are worried about him. Contained in the words of the book is a power that exceeds human knowledge. I wonder who could have possibly stolen it from the crypt of the monastery. If an evil person should use it, the country and all of its cities will be destroyed, the spirit's blessings will disappear, and Keltland will once again be visited by a day of grief. Bartholomew's disappearance may mean he is caught in the fighting over the book. If you go, you may find yourself in danger as well. But if you still insist, begin by going to Dondarrim. I will ask the king of Dondarrim Castle to protect you. Now, let me check a few things real quick. So that was probably kind of weird. Oh good, I've already modified the desktop audio. Good, so this actually should sound alright, I think. Cool. So, let's go. As soon as I remember how to get out of here. There's the door. There it is. This is Brian. He is a, I don't know, 10-year-old mage. He's an adventurer. And he is now setting off on his journey to find his father and the Elatail book. Elatail or Elatail, I'm not sure. We have to make our way out of the castle. But first, we're going to try and do this as quickly as possible and talk to everybody. As you get close to it, blah, 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 you see, you press the seize button, work, yeah. Basically telling you how to, yeah, up, down, left, right. Can I open this chest? No. Okay. So again, it has been years, ladies and gentlemen, literally years since I've played this game. I don't know how well I'm going to do, but I do remember this game being a whole lot of fun for people who actually wanted to take the time to play it. See, not a lot of people. Let's see. This game came out in 19. It looks like 1998, based on the book. You know, at that point in time, we had all the final. I think we had a Final Fantasy game out then. I'm not sure which one it was, but unfortunately, the Final Fantasy game kind of knocked this one out of its rightful place. I think that this is a phenomenal game. I really like it, and I think I just went backwards, and I did. We're just going to go ahead and get out of the castle. I think there are a few items that I can pick up that might help, but we're just going to go on and get out of here and start our grand adventure. When you see him do that, he's figuring out how to open a door, by the way. That's me pressing what on the Nintendo 64 controller would be the A button. Like when I do this, he's searching for something. So, searching for an action to take. And now we are out of the castle, and we need to make our way towards Dondoran. I always liked the music, too. The music to this game was extraordinarily... I don't know, it's just so happy and everything, and I don't know. I always liked it. And like I said, it really sucks that I really never gave this game the proper chance. I think at one point in time, I might have gotten halfway through it with a friend of mine. Long time ago. But never really, like I said, I never really played it as much as I could have. But I did enjoy the heck out of it when I did play it. Now, if I recall, there's a draw point way over here to the left. Well, Final Fantasy VII would call it a draw point. Basically, you can get powers and stuff in this town right here. Right now, we're not in danger of being attacked by monsters. So, once we leave the town, however, we will be in danger of being attacked by monsters. So, I'd like to go ahead and get this point. Oh, look at the sheep! Look at it in all of its... What is the Nintendo 64? Like 64-bit glory or something like that? I'm pretty doggone sure there's a doggone draw point in here somewhere. I just can't think of where. Let me thumb through the strategy guide real quick, because like I said, I know there's one here. I just cannot remember where. Yeah, I know how to... Trust me, guys, I know how to deal with all this stuff. I just need to know. Here we go. The beginning. No. You drop fresh bread. Spirit elements. Let's see. So I just came from the Melroad Monastery. So, alright, let's see if I can translate this map around. So, I just came from that gate. So, over here is where the points of interest are in terms of the draw points. I think they're called something else, like spirit points or something. When you are close enough to a spirit to collect it, press the Z button, which on my controller that I'm using would be the essential... would be basically either R2 on a PlayStation 4 or the right trigger on the Xbox One. Oh well, look, anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to move on. We don't need it. We don't need that stupid magic. We probably will later, but we'll deal with that when we come across that. So, anyway. Once I exit this gate, we will be at the mercy of any monsters that decide to say hello to us. So, we'll get into some combat. There are random encounters. There are no... I mean, obviously there are scripted encounters, but this would be a random encounter. And I gotta be careful, because I haven't played this game in a long time, so... Fireball level 1, sure. Oh yeah, I forgot, he's strong against fire. Ha! Off to a flying start by now. Let's see, Wind Cutter, Water Pillar, here we go. And I missed. Trust me, you gotta. This game is very. You gotta be careful, because it's very easy to screw something up. When you get out of a battle, it will normally face the camera in the direction that you were heading. So, oh, actually, I'm looking at my secondary screen. I need to be looking down here. It makes more sense from the camera's perspective. Now, if I remember correctly, these animals use wind, so I believe their weakness would be rock. Yep, that's Wind Cutter. Yes, we'll use Rock again. And we can also walk up to him and smack him with our staff too, but that doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. I keep ending my turn. Here we go. Yeah, see? 6 damage. I can do it. I can kill him with it, but... Onward. Fresh bread obtained. Good. That's a healing item, as I recall. Let's see. I think these are also wind. No, these are ice. So I need to use fire then. Let's see. I missed. I'm a terrible shot. That's a wind, though. Nope, that's fire. Basically, what you need to do is point towards the enemy that you're trying to kill, and then try and cast a spell at them. It's a lot harder than it looks, I promise. Let's see. If you're using... What is he using? Fire? Let's use rock on him. And we'll get more spells eventually, too. Oh, he's just going to hit me. That's alright, I'll hit you back. Or not. Dun, 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 dun. There's no long, drawn-out... Ooh, here we go. Which means one of my spells is leveled up. I always liked the fire and water / ice spells, so we're gonna go with the fire spell. Uh-oh. Probably should have gone with the water spell, I guess. You have to be careful too, because these guys can screw me up pretty well. Let's see. How can I... That's end of turn. I didn't mean to do that. Let's just do this. End of the turn again. You guys are gonna have to excuse me. Like I said, it has been quite a while since I have played this game. And these guys might end up killing me, and if they do, that's gonna suck. I gotta back up a little bit. Let's try that again. Bam! So you're not doing a whole lot of damage. Let's use wind. We haven't used wind yet. I'm probably gonna die, amazingly enough, because I can't remember how to activate my Ha! That's what I needed to do. Perfect. No. That's L, by the way, or it'd be your right bumper on the Xbox, or no, that's end of turn. I didn't mean to do that. I gotta figure out how to control this stupid camera. Alright. I missed, of course. Let's get closer to him then and hit him with a water pillar. Or not. Let's try again to hit him with... that's Wind Cutter. I meant to hit him with water pillar. You have to remember the direction to push the C buttons to be able to actually use your magic. It's C... Let's see. It's C up for fire, C right for air, C down for water, and then C left for earth. So, our goal is to get to the city of Donbrim. What do these use? I think these use water pillar. So, let's use fireball. Didn't work too well. Yeah, he uses water pillar. So, realistically, if you can properly assume the distance for these guys, you can stay away from most of their attacks, because you see that little ring that they're in? We cannot move outside of this ring. So, let's see. I want to use rock on you, see what that does. Not a whole lot. Then he's going to hit me with this one. He's actually using water pillar level 2. Wow, yeah, I forgot how tough they are. And if I can run my way to the outermost circle and get out of it, I can run from the battle. But I tend to try not to do that. Fresh bread. Good. I need healing items. Status, environment. Let's, Wow, sensitive controller. Anyway, that didn't work out. Like, here we go. I think. Or not. Yeah, it's been so long, guys, since I played this game. So I do apologize for all the mistakes that I'm undoubtedly going to make. And depending upon my feedback from this, I might make this a series. I don't know yet. Wrong way. I'm heading back to the village, I think. Where am I? I don't know. I can't tell. Where's my map? Let's see. Nell Road is where we came from. Dondarin is where we're going. I believe. Yeah, so we need to keep going this way. Okay. Okay, 2 of these guys again. Let's try to... He's going to use fire, but I can't hit him with water pillar from here. So let's try rock. Not bad. Sorry, I didn't realize it was my turn. Haha! You use water / ice, so we're going to try and mess you up with fire. I couldn't tell if I hit him or not. There we go. You can hear the sound that it makes when you hit somebody. That little thud sound. Haha! Dun da da da. I never get tired of hearing that. Dewdrop restores all my magic, I believe. I could be mistaken. Oh wait, no, maybe it's this city that the draw point is in. Maybe. They're behind me. Okay. Alright, let's water pillar him. Yeah. Boom. Not bad. As you collect the spirit jewels, or whatever you would call them, I'm very unfamiliar with the terminology for this game. I do apologize. But anyway, as you collect the little jewels you see on the lower left-hand corner of the screen, your attacks for that specific element get better. So you kind of want to make it even. And I have to... Wait. How do I use items? Nope. There we go. Dewdrop recovers MP. So let's go ahead and use this, since I don't have a choice. Hopefully I'll get another one before too awful long. These guys... I want to say they use rock. Oof. Man eater. Yeah, they use rock. Ooh, ouch. It's actually pretty doggone powerful. Let's use fire. I don't like missing. And yeah, that's gonna hurt. I might have wanted to save my my fresh bread for this fight right here, although I didn't realize I was going to get owned by a bunch of sludge monsters. Sorry, man-eaters. You can see them in the upper right-hand corner there. I would get close enough to hit them with water, but as I recall, I'm pretty sure they, if you get too close to them, they'll do something to you that's a physical attack, and I'm pretty sure it hurts a lot. But we're going to try it anyway, because if I die, well, screw it, then I die. So, let's see. No? Ah! Exploitation! Yes! Ah, I need to remember that. They can't hit... Well, alright, so that guy can hit me because he's far enough from me. But... Oh, I'm going to die. Potentially. He's going to keep hitting me, and he's going to keep killing me. And I'm dead. Well, dang. I have no idea where it's going to start me, but if it starts me way back at the castle, then I guess we'll just have to run through this. Yep. What is this? When you leave the monastery, it's best to head towards Dondarin from Nell Road. Yeah. You told me this earlier. How do I recover my health, though? Alright, so now I have to talk to somebody here in the monastery because someone gives me fresh bread. And yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of this. This is probably a game that would be better off live streaming, but right now my internet connection is not strong enough to support live streaming, for which I do apologize. It's a little out of my control, though. So, that being said, I believe if I go to an inn... Do you give me fresh bread? No? Okay, yeah, whatever. Move on. Huh. I wonder if I can go to somewhere and activate a bed and rest in a bed. Here in the monastery, I would assume it would be free. I would assume that it would be free. Someone here will give me fresh bread. I cannot remember who it is. Wooden scepter you carry. Okay, cool. Alright, maybe not. You don't recover health over time either, so I have 1 health right now, and that's all I'm gonna have until I heal myself. Luckily, like I said, in this castle somewhere, we're gonna get off to a slow start, guys, because I'm still kind of remembering how to play the game. So we're gonna get off to kind of a slow start to begin with, but we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up because I do enjoy this game. It's just been a long time since I've played it. So anyway, I think all these doors are gonna basically have the same nonsense in them. So one of these though is the you have to walk to the left door. I don't know why you would open the left door first. This game must have been made in oh, now he opens the right door. Well, I was gonna make a crack about him making or doing in England or something. Ah, fresh bread. Good. I won't necessarily die. And we come to our chest. And we got honey bread, which I believe does a little bit of both magic and health. I could be wrong, I'm not sure. I'm really not as familiar with this game as I claim to be, but, or at least I don't feel like it for sure. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. We'll go ahead and use this. There is a shop down here in town that the first town we walked through, and we're gonna visit it real quick just to see if there's anything helpful. So anyway, I'm gonna skip forward until we hit to that part. So stick around, and hopefully I'll be able to entertain you guys with the rest of this video. Okay, well that was less fruitious than I thought. This is not a shop. I received an item here called White Wings. Apparently they will take me back to here if I die again, which is great and everything, but I'm hoping not to die again. So anyway, we're going to keep on going, and I could swear there was a... I need to figure out how to work the camera is what I need to do. Anyway. So, I wish I could remember what the draw points look like. Again, it's probably in the strategy guide, but I'm not worried about it. So, we're going to set out on this trek again, and hopefully we'll make it to Dondarn by the time this video hits 30 minutes. I doubt it, but we'll see. I mean, I'm going to be editing some stuff, too. I'm trying to keep the videos under, like, 30 minutes long at the most. So, but anyway, thank you guys, by the way, the ones that are watching this video now. I do appreciate your continued support. It's been an interesting road over the past couple of weeks, but like I said, I mean it's no big deal. Everything's gonna be fine, and I just you know, I felt like hanging out with you guys again. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to get better internet before too awful long, so that I can start streaming again. Because I gotta say, that was really fun. The streaming was really fun. And I'm hoping that I will have that opportunity again, and I will eventually. But like I said, a few things have changed, and I'm just kind of going with what I got at the moment, which is all I can really do. So, dun da da da. I really hope this video records well, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to reshoot the whole thing. I think it will, but we'll see. I need to be making my way straight for Dondarn, really, but whatever. Dumb idea, because he's the one that uses fire. So we're actually gonna use rock. It's not too strong, but it's the one that I haven't upgraded yet. So if you get, I mean, you know, the way I used to... Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, no. Not good. Can't do anything. Oh, well, yeah, okay. That works. Not sure. Have I ever seen that before? getting frozen? I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. I could be mistaken, of course. I mean, I make mistakes all the time. But anyway, we will... Okay, there we go. Alright, so yeah, apparently that's a status effect. I'd forgotten all about those. I figured that they would have something like that, but I didn't know for sure. Ba-ba-da-da. Now I was heading over here. More fresh bread. Fantastic. There it is. There it is. I gotta get to it. Okay. These guys use fire, so we're gonna try and get close enough to them to use water. Not close enough, apparently. There are ranged water attacks, but how are you gonna miss? You're literally close enough to him to smell his breath. How are you gonna miss? Anyway. Alright, that's fine, because we're just gonna use melee. Bam! Melee in the face. Melee in the face. Oh, really? This kid's really got to work on his accuracy. There we go. Probably... Ooh, here we go. So we'll go ahead and upgrade. I need to eat that. But if you can see... Oh my gosh. I do remember that the further you get away from roads, I don't know if it's an intended effect in the game, but the further away from roads you get, the more random encounters you'll come across. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like the further away from main roads you get, like if you were to stay on the path, then you would have fewer random encounters than if you were to go out into the wilderness like me. But unfortunately, some of the coolest stuff is in the wilderness, so nah, I don't want wing cutter. There we go. Dum, ba, da, dum. Now, I'm going to get to that draw point, which is right here. I remembered this one. Oh, what do I want? Oh. I rarely ever use water. We'll go with fireball again. It's basically a free experience point for your element. Speaking of that, 6, not bad, not great. Bam. He uses fire, so use rock on him. I think that worked pretty well last time. Yeah. This is going to be one of those games that has a lot of random battles. So unfortunately, I mean, I do intend to play this game quite a bit. That's the intention as of right now. I don't know how well that'll work out, but we're actually going to try and run from him and see if I recall how to do that. He uses water pillar, so there's no way for him to be able to... There we go. Yeah. Anyways, he uses... The thing you have to remember about those big what do they call them? Big mouths? Yeah, that thing. The thing you have to remember about them is they are very limited in their range. We're going to try and escape these guys, too. They're probably going to hit me with something, but whatever. Or not. So as I can, I will attempt to skip some of these battles, just to make it a little bit easier. Here's another draw point. Spirit point, draw point, whatever. Put that one in the air. Can I actually talk to her? Travelers don't show up here. It seems that it isn't safe anywhere along the roads these days. So I know I just totally changed voices, but I thought about actually giving these people funny voices, and I just realized that my camera's a little up. Anyway, I just now thought about giving these people funny voices, so I'm going to go with this. I see a future for you fraught with danger and challenges that no ordinary human could meet. It isn't clear, but your destiny awaits you at the end of the longest road, which is the forest, by the way. So, I didn't know, I forgot all about that, so, nothing back here, nope, cool. Moving on, I would really, like I said, I would really like to make it to Dondarin. Only one of them? You're brave, aren't you? I have no idea how misses and hits are calculated, but this is absolutely pathetic. Still a fun game, though. Still a fun game. Challenging. Very challenging game. But still fun. More fresh bread. Awesome. The more of that I can obtain, the less chance I have of dying. Anyway, we're heading to Dondoran, which, once we get close enough to it, there will be a path leading off the road. Yeah, see, well, ooh, wow, we're about exactly where I was last time when I died. Okay. Anyway. We're going to try and run from them. Now, if you guys are going to sit there and tell me that this tune isn't going to get stuck in your head for the rest of the day, I would almost have to call you a liar. Oh, yeah, it's these things that killed me. I'm running. I don't have time for your crap today, man-eater. Oh, I completely forgot about that. When they fire something at you, you have a chance to avoid it if you run away in the correct direction. Like, once he fires it, you can run. It's rare that you actually get away from it, but especially when you're so close to the edge. Ha! See, like that. Anyway, let's go into this house and grab this draw point right here. This draw, yeah, that draw point. There we go. Oh, what else do we need? I hardly ever use water, so let's use it on rock. I don't know what this is. You wouldn't happen to heal me for free, would you? Farther along the road is Dondoran and the Donna Forest. Don't get careless in the woods. A robber is about. Well, I'll just have to meet up with this Mr. Robber guy, and I'll have to kick his butt. That's all there is to it. We're going to keep going. Like I said, I would like to make it to Dondoran, which, if I'm not mistaken, is right up here. There will be a road to the right, and that's what we need to go to. Oh, do I try and get away? Yes, I try and get away. Good. Wait a minute. I need to be heading this way. The compass in the upper right-hand corner is your first line of knowing whether or not you're going to be able to get away from something. Or if you're heading the right direction, rather. Pardon me, my brain is everywhere today. Ouch, that hurt. Fireball in your face. I try to upgrade everything evenly. But sometimes, like if I were to actually consult... Oh, I'm frozen. Gotcha. Unfortunately, while I'm frozen, there's only one thing I can do, and that is to keep attacking from a distance. I could heal myself as well if it comes down to needing to. Dun, da, da, dum, and this is the direction we're heading again. We'll go ahead and put it into water, whatever. It'll come in handy later. Ah, I don't know if you guys saw the glimpse of that sign that came up, but, do I feel like taking these guys on? Sure, why not? Let's take these guys on. I keep forgetting that I can run from that. See, like that. I don't know, again, if it's intentional or not, but it's pretty helpful. Haha! Awesome. See the sign up there at the end? Well, not the end of the road, but up here. We take it right there, and that'll take us to Dondoran, and I believe that's where I'm going to end the video off. We need to keep... Later on, we'll keep going down the road to the left, and that'll take us to the Donna Forest, where our next objective is. Do I feel like taking these guys on? Sure, why not? Starting to get a little bit more powerful. I kind of like it. That still hurts though. See, the thing about some of these spells is some of them you have to be like super close to hit something, like with Water Pillar, and then sometimes you can't let the enemy be too close to you or you're going to miss, like with the rock spell that I just used. You still got to aim in their particular direction though. Bop. Bum, ba-da-dum. We'll get into Dondoran. We will get into Dondoran and we will try to stay at the inn. I believe there's an inn. We will heal up, and then that is where I will leave this video off for now. Remember, this is kind of a, again, there's a specific range. I don't know. Anyway, this is kind of just me testing out to see what I can do. in terms of my my setup and trying to put videos back on YouTube and whatnot. Yay, more fresh bread also. Anyway, so we are now in Dondoran. I love the instant. That's one thing that I missed from the cartridge generation of games, is the instant loading time. But unfortunately, cartridges are very, very, very limited in what else they can do. Let's see. Is that a store? Let's check this out real quick. Or is this like the inn or something? What are you? Who are you? God, the polygons! Aha! So I can get a free Mountain Dew from her, basically. Mountain Dew. Is that really what it's called? Hold on a second. My mistake. My mistake. They say robbers using an old fort and force as a stronghold. That's where we're going next. After we leave here, we have to talk to the king first, I believe. Can't go into the woods because of the robber. What to do? Don't work. I don't know. There's always fresh bread for you. Come again when you have run out. So I can only have one fresh bread at a time, apparently. So, alright. So, I'm kind of still looking for the inn. Is this the same place? No, okay. What do you have? You're the Railroad Magician's Apprentice. Your quest is very difficult. I'll give you yellow wings. They ought to help. You must remember that wings will not work in the forest or cave. Okay, yellow wings will take me back to Dondoran. Okay, good. And I think I can get those from every place I go to. But these are still not the places that I need to go. The place I need to go is the inn. Or the place I would like to go is the inn. And I'm not sure where it is. Again, I'm sure my strategy guy would help me out with that. But it's useful. But I tend not to try and rely on it. Now, if I get just hopelessly stuck or lost or whatever, that's the entrance. If I get hopelessly lost or stuck or whatever, then I will use that. But I tend to try and figure it out myself first. It gives you a better sense of accomplishment, you know? Anyway, I think I'm dragging on long enough with this video. And I really hope that I can save this, although I'm not sure I remember how to. Hold on a second, I gotta read this, and then I'll stop the video. My mother and father won't let me go outside to play. It's because of the robber in the woods. If you want, I could go out and help you catch that guy. But Mom would make me sit in the corner for a week. Oh no, not a week of sitting in the corner. Anyway. Okay, let's see. How do I save you? Pretty sure I have to go to an inn to be able to do that. So let's try and find the inn. Ooh, draw point. I'll take it. Fire. Why not? I think you can get 60. 60 or something like that, 64 or something like that in each of them. I know there's an inn here. Aha! That's the inn. That's what I need. Da-da-da. Let me, yeah, you. Welcome to Dondoran, the town of pottery, Master Apprentice. What can we do for you? Won't you spend the night? Yes, I will, as a matter of fact. New data! Yes. Yes, I want to overwrite the data. Continue save. No. So we are now officially saved if we were playing on the cartridge. Yeah, it's the same one. Heard that a robbery's blocked us. She kind of gives you hints as to where to go and what to do and whatnot, if I recall. Anyway, alright, so we've saved. We're going to do it again just to be sure. It's free, so... Anyway, yes, we will overwrite the data. We will not continue to save. And I am also going to figure out how to save. Can I save? Let's see. Current save state. Slot 1. They've changed up Project 64 since I've used it. So... Okay. They changed up Project 64 since I've used it last. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for checking out the channel again. I know I've been gone for quite a while, and I do apologize for that. I'm not putting myself back on a schedule yet, but I'm going to try to put up a video whenever I get a chance to, just to have a little bit of fun or whatever. So thanks again, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. I appreciate your continued support, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. See ya.